Hi everybody. Well, we're almost at the longest day. Summer's right upon us, and of course the insects are out flying around. And for someone like me who's a real fanatic fly fisherman in the right conditions, I just can't wait to get out there with my dry flies, watching those fish just come up and sip those big flies off the surface. Yeah, I do like it. I must admit, I'm totally addicted and there is no cure, so that's good. If you're like me, you want to get out now because it's before Christmas and there's far fewer people out there. In fact, beginning of December or the middle of December can be extremely productive. Even Christmas Day is great because most people are eating their Christmas meal. They're not out there doing what they should be, which is going to be, unfortunately, I'm going to be eating Christmas meal. Anyway, the backcountry is coming into good shape, and especially since the weather's starting to come a little bit better. The winds have stopped blowing quite so severely, and hopefully there's not so much rain. Of course, so much of New Zealand has been pretty much hammered by severe weather. One thing about it, you'll go out and you'll see new rivers and new spots because there's so much carnage with all the water that's come down those rivers. The good thing is the trout have been rested. It always amazes me how well they survive these types of events, but of course, with mice in the backcountry, some of them are going to be pretty big, so I'm sure that people will get out there once they possibly can. As far as the salmon fishing is concerned, I've heard very little, simply because, again, the rivers have been so dirty. And not only that, around the river mouths, where you can do extremely well, it hasn't been so good this time of year because the dirty water is going both sides. Here's a bit of a tip from one who's done a lot of surf salmon fishing. If you can get a bit of dirty water and a clear edge, it's a great place to go fishing, just simply because the fish tend to come up against that fresh water as it's coming up, and if you fish in that clear edge you can do really well. Just because the river's dirty doesn't mean to say you can't go fishing. Now, surf casting's also been pretty good just of late. Most people have decided not to go out because there's hardly anybody out there doing it, but there's big rig around the coast, and certainly there's some great elephant fish fishing to be had as well. So get out there if you possibly can. Great days to get there, long evenings. You can spend quite a bit of time out there having a really pleasant evening. You can even take all the wife and kids and everyone out there. Just have a nice time. It's great fun. As far as Kingies are concerned, we're waiting for bigger numbers to build up. There's some in our Pegasus Bay area, so around Christchurch we're looking like it's worthwhile getting out and doing it. But for me, I'm just waiting to hear more reports of good kingfish on the flats up around Collingwood. Sorry to promote that again, all of you who think, oh, I wish you'd stop saying it. The reason I do it is because it's just so much fun. Once you hook one, you're hooked for life yourself. That's the way that stuff works. If you do catch a few, let them go, because we want to make sure that the numbers stay really good. Boat fishing's still pretty good out here, so get a nice day, a bit of high pressure. Gee, you can have a lot of fun getting out and making things happen. So it's a great time for getting out. Great time for even going night fishing if you want to do so, because of course you've got long evenings and warm temperatures. It's got a couple of things. Come and see us here at 484 Cranford Street. We'd love to give you all the things you need to go out and make it happen. And if you don't want to go there, you can get us to send them out, of course, by getting onto our website, completeangler.co.nz. Cheers.